uh, there is this talk about, how do you evaluate causal models, right? It's pretty easy to evaluate any machine learning models, especially the forecasting ones, where you have the ground truth and then the predicted value. You kind of, see the difference, how close they are or how divergent they are, and you can then say that, yeah, the model is good or bad. But with respect to causal methods, it's very dicey, right? How do you kind of, evaluate causal methods?
Yes, there are various ways. There are, uh, I don't know what do you mean by validating. For instance, if someone came up to me with a model, right, uh, that this person developed, and it was the case here in Mercado Libre, like a consultancy firm developed a model to try to measure effects, and they were pretty confident about it. What I did was to simulate data. Basically, I generated data in a structure that was similar to the data we had for our clients and introduced some relations between treatment and the outcome and treatment and those variables. And with this fake data that I created, I fed the model. And as you might expect, if the model is really well designed in trying to measure causal inference, the value it would spit on the other side, output as a causal estimate, should be approximately the value that I simulated in my data as the causal effect, and the model didn't.
Okay.
So, well, there's something wrong here that you are trying to explore probabilistic matching and weighting and everything at the same time, calling it causal AI, but it's not it doesn't give us an unbiased estimator. That's how I would validate. But if you ask me, how would you validate, for instance, that an RDD estimate is robust enough? Okay, we don't have counterfactuals to validate that this is unbiased, but we can explore some like engineering to provide credibility to our stakeholders.
Mhm.
First of all, I would check this, like, are people able to cross the cutoff? Like, are our clients, for instance, if we determine a score, a loyalty score for those guys, they don't know how this score is based, but people are hung on more loyal or less loyal in terms of engagement. And we create a cutoff, and for the guys above this cutoff, we give discounts and I don't know, free streaming and so on. Are they going to be able to self-select into a group or the other around this cutoff? Well, we can test it. Are there more people on one side than the other? Is the distribution discontinuous around this? Yeah. Are those people similar or balanced in terms of characteristics such as gender, age, how much they access the app every day or weekly, on socioeconomic background and so on? Okay, yeah, they are balanced. Like, if I try different bandwidths in my estimate, is the effect going to change a lot? No, it doesn't. So with those exercises, and they are like robustness exercise, falsification exercise, they are not confirmation exercise. What they're trying to say is, hey, I'm trying to destroy your results, and they remain stable to some extent. Let's move on with this insight. Are you confident to move on with this insight? The causal inference is basically like this. It's about reducing uncertainty on the insight that I'm generating for you to take action. It's not about giving you certainty.
Understood.
So yeah, that's how. I
Yeah, I
mean,
think
pardon, sorry. There are analogous falsifications and robustnesses for instrumental variables, for RCTs, for diff in diff. I just told RDDs, but for each one, there is a set of exercises for you to come to your stakeholder. Hey, Venkat, see, those are the results that I tried to stress test all of them and destroy them, and they are here holding up.
Yeah, I think this was a great explanation.